Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I'm Mage 1011, and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. Reaper side quests and main scenario post Shadowbringers. Unfortunately, due to an abrupt Wi-Fi cut yesterday, I got cut midway through the stream, therefore I did not get to the main scenario section yesterday's stream. Only got through the Reaper side quest section. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. And without further ado, let's get started. Killing Arts. Herman seems to be in a fit to Q. Her anger directed at something you cannot see. Guess we will get Enshroud and Shroud Gauge. I read off at the end. What the? I'm not sure what that was. Did someone do something? I couldn't tell. The frick was that alert? There was an alert on my stream, but I don't know what it was for. I have a couple different bots. Let's see. First check sound alerts. Dashboard. Wasn't sound alerts. Dream loots. Profile. Share dashboard. Activity feed? No, nothing there. Okay. Elements? Dashboard. Nothing new there. It was weird. Something alert. What the frick was that? Something appeared on my screen, but I'm not sure what it was. Or on my stream, but I'm not sure. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. Back to the game. When I get my hands on him... Oh, Mage. Listen, we found out where the boss is being held, and I'm warning you, the how of it isn't pretty. An envelope arrived at headquarters this morning. I opened it, and inside was shite. Inside was a letter written in blood. There's no doubting whose it was. Osiris is revealing his own cruelty, revealing his own cruelty. The letter said he was waiting for us at dusk vigil. Gods know what he's doing right now. I've called on every able-bodied member of the family for this one. We're heading out as everyone's assembled. We're here, Herman, and we're waiting our side. We're ready to repay the debt we owe Drusilla with our lives if we must. With souls courageous, hearts hardened steel, for the Lord leader's sake, for family ideal. Into the demon's lair they shall tread, to end his terror foul reign of dread. The boss would beam with pride to see this group of cold-blooded killers. Alright, Wolf Mage, we're ready when you say the word. Base sorcerers won't come back. You won't be coming back. Wait, now we might not hold a candle to the likes of you, but we've got skills. You'll need someone to distract our Osiris, right? You can move, then you can move him for the while his back is turned. Don't tell us stay here with our thumbs up or ours as well. The boss is suffering. Drusilla wouldn't want you to throw your lives away. What do you know about what she wants? Herman, listen, maybe he's right. I know he's right, guts, damn it. Doesn't mean it doesn't cave. Boss wouldn't just any man the Reaper's arts, and Wolf Mage has proven worthy time and again. If you're going alone, take that with you. For the boss, know her self-respecting. No self-respecting Reaper can reap without their scythe. Now go and make Osiris through the day crossed it. Time for the final quest of the Reaper quest line. Let's do this. Let's reap some bloody souls. Before I do so, drink. Calling Arts, Karthus, and we are going here. Looks like we're going to be mounting up once we get there, so switch to the hotbar with the mounts. See what we get on the Mount Roulette. Rather than... No, we're going with Wolf. Or Gold. Was that a super... boss? I just saw? For a second there, I thought there was a super boss. Bosses are fine. No, there's a fine. Off rhythm. Destination. Don't be synced to 525 the item level. I'm already at 518, so I won't be synced at all. Let's see if I can do this. There you are, Wolf Mage. My prized pass. Come forward. I can smell it, your fear, your hatred. Your tender mortal soul, my masterpiece, right for... I'll savor every bite. Rip your flesh. Oops, I didn't see what that text was said. Rip your flesh from your bones. Crack them open and sup upon their member, grove or moon. How I hungered, how I thirsted. Raptured by the thought of your sweet essence trickling down my throat. Never have I suffered bleeding, but in beholden to your magnificence, I was worth every agonizing thing. I do not expect you to leap into my all willingly. No, I do desire it, nor do I desire it. I want you to rise and struggle on your dying breath. You guys get to hear for the first time in my playthrough the Endwalker music, boss music. You get to hear it before I start Endwalker, because I'm doing the fucking Reaper side quest. Let's do this. Let's get out of there. AoEs. Reap his fucking soul. Can't die without my final healing. Yes, you can, you asshole. Very good. Science becomes you. So it begins to bore me. Agony is rather pastime annoys me rather. His pastime you bared your belly for my blade. Teddy's soil. Praise thou purpose is to satisfy. My word. My word, your aim is terrible. Ah. Now, there should be nothing left of you. Should have learned to do your food more thoroughly. Wolves. Both of you. I won't die so easily. Now our feast begins. And the final boss piece of a Endwalker dungeon you now get to hear. Fuck, that's at the other. Hi. Come on. Well, he is going to eat his head, and for a good. No. Yes, you will die. Please, no. Tense now, Orcerus. Wait, let me. Been a long time coming. Bring with fear, boiled in hatred. Still, I can smell the poisoned aroma. Just it's done. Let's head back to headquarters, Wolf Mage. And I am going to quick water break because ads are about to start. I need to get more water. Good refreshment is important. I have water and the ads are almost. It's Wolf Mage. Sorry for causing you all no end of worry. I, in tracking me down, you risked life and limb. For that, I thank you, all of you. We didn't risk anything. We just sat here praying until you and Wolf Mage walked through that door. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know each of every one of you would have joined him if he hadn't talked some sense into you. We owe you our lives, Bob. We owe you to return the favor. You're, you're more than I deserve. Who faced them? Who faced them hardly dear? Whose faces them hold dear into a who forces them they hold dear into a personal vendetta? Who leads family to their death? Arnijas was no fool. He knew and accepted the risk. He placed his faith in you because he believed Dorcers had to be stopped, and he was right. There'll be more. There'd be no more victims born. He helped you achieve that victory. That's enough for him, and it'll be enough for me. You're right, this ain't the time for Vulcan. Arnijas would be the first to tell me that. Now's the time to honor his sacrifice. To those lives we have lost, and those we still have by our side. And to thank the brave soul that led us here, that you, Wolf Mage, and to thank the brave soul that led us here. It means you, Wolf Mage, as much as I like to take credit for horse race's demise. It was long, and it was a long and bloody road. And this marks the end of your first assignment as a. And what an assignment it was, eh? You might not be Garlean, but you tackled your task with a singular resolve that impressed most hardened soldiers. The most hardened soldier. I'm proud to call it. We may have founded the years to provide a home for wary Garleans, but we're not so different, Garleans and Eorzeans. No great revelation but moments like these help to put it all in perspective. This family was a dream that I gave the strength to survive to this strange land. And the beautiful thing about dreams, he asked me, is that they can change. They can get bigger. They can get better. And I said that so I say that from this day forward, the Lemures will be united not by origin, but by purpose. Brother and sister bound by shared conviction. I don't think anyone will object to that. The Lemures are ready to welcome people, tribes. Starting with you, Wolverine, though it was all but official already. And here's to the birth of a new family. What a day it's been. Hope it'll be a while before you have occasion to yammer on. Before I have a occasion to yammer on that much again. Too much talking liable to put me in sentimental mood. Worse, or worse, make me dreary-eyed. Please leave it at that, eh? You ever get to weary from weight of the world your shoulders, you know that our doors are always open. If you need ear to bend, a shoulder to weep on, or a stiff bottle, jump inside. I'll be right here. And we complete the Endwalker. Oh, we got intro. Oh, and we leveled up to 81. What's that? And from here we can start the start doing main scenario quests again. That's the end of the Reaper quest line, meaning we can switch to Red Mage, and we're going to queue up for daily roulettes. And then switch to Summoner. And then go to our main scenario quest. We will be doing daily roulette while we do our Actually, I'll do the daily roulettes after stream. So let's see. We have to gather the people of the Crystarium up. Let's start here and move. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds such a negative light. Oh, Wolfmage, forgive me. The Captain of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, and I fear our responsibility repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People wish to know the truth of the Flood and of the Warriors of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them no better than a sin eater, abominations worthy of only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Flood. How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tales once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, you may be assured I will come along. Next will be going to the armor launch to get whoever is up here that needs getting. Down one level. Catalyst. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Bernard not long ago. He says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the letter is far more impressive. To think they could bring the two of you together in such a place. I'm sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light, and well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. Next stop is whoever is in that. Jump down here. Just a mill. Wolfmage. What a wonderful surprise, though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone has been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had fewer patients coming through my door of late, which is a shame. Come to think of it, I have fewer opportunities to test my new medicine. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light, but the Spark has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to tell, I'd very much like to hear it. And now we go to the opposite side of the Crystarium. Reggie. Come to browse wares the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is the fellow from that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. He really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Northrend reaps the benefits, but you've not come to talk about the market. Something's on your mind. I see, the Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning to the night to Northrend. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Oh well, what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you be brief. With the night returned, visitors have been flocking to Crystarium, and I found myself too busy by half. I don't mind though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Warriors of Light, yes, the Exarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, and I'm willing to hear what you have to say. Okay, I've gotten turned around all the way. There it is. Go. Those I spoke with at the rookery were quite keen to hear what we have to say, for as much hope as they have for the future, the scars of the past weigh heavy on theirs. It's good to see the people of the Castellarium so eager to learn the truth. With this newfound knowledge, the past, they may at least be able to look to the future with eyes unclouded. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Castellarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
This is voice acted, so I'm gonna mute my mic.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air. Impossible. I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time, though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Be
people of the Crystarium. I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home. But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the...
What? Us?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
That he is an Ascian.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the Virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emet-Selk's failure here in the First, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen? My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you said?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emet-Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more. nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
"'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
And we're back on mic, and I am... The frick? Thing again. It's weird, okay. Stream loots. Refresh. What else is in the middle? Okay, so someone's picking up a stream loots back? It appears to be the Streamloots icon. Hold on, I'm gonna test something. My collections. Test card. Play card.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah, that appears to be the
Wolf
Streamloots.
Mage 1011 wants you to hold W for 30 seconds.
Okay, so that appears to be what's going on. I refreshed the source page thing. Apparently it's doing something weird with my Streamloots card. Streamloots thing. Sound alerts is up there. And that appears to be what's going on. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Accidentally declined the thing. There we go. Like, look. What a despicable practice. Appropriating corpses. Such depravity eclipses any honor I witness in the age of, and they must be stopped. We were a hair's breadth from defeat when we faced Ffxiv. Now we must contend with another Asian. We must tread carefully. We must not act until Artbert hath made his plans. Plain his plans. Would be folly to proclaim him false at this juncture. A sleep disturbed. With furrowed brow, the Ffxiv deliberates your next move. You did well to dispel falsehoods surrounding the Warrior of Light and their actions prior to the foe, though I must say the reappearance of Artbert, or rather, one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He is an imposter, of that there's no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were laid rest, in Yulmore the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from the plague, their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes were born again for their sacrifice. What bitter irony. I for one would like to know why Artbert urged the people to become warriors of light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his identity. Let us pray that Master Elfinote returneth soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it best to apprise Thancred and Marine of our efforts. When we do confront Artbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we all make measures to prepare for that outcome. For that to come. Backlog and I will continue our research into how we might improve the spirit vessels, that it might one day carry you home. Then I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Asians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Elmitsok's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I recently received word from Fanau that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within Katana's Reveal. Albeit, Almit believes the relics within tell a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Asians. Perhaps they may lead us to the truth we seek. Would you care for company? I wouldn't dream of going without you. When you're ready, make for Fanau. Almit and her sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our task. Pray give my regards to the Viz. Now I think I'm going to step AFK really quick, because I have lunch. So I'm gonna BRB, time for food. And I'll be back in a bit. And I have returned from lunch break. Looks like we're on an ad break as well, so just teleport to Raktika while we wait for the ads to end. And welcome back from the ads. Let's pray these new ruins are not as unwelcoming as the last. The allies of Raktika, it feels as if an age has passed since you last graced us with your presence. You look as if you haven't seen us in ages. Is the passage of time really all that different for you, Ronzo? Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since last you came. With the Warden of Light dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered some more ruins, although we were on a fell of no traps while exploring falls. We determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see, then it's good that you have come. Faranka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. And it is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now, surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pales in comparison to those we have faced far. This is not a game system. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who was pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were. Yes, you promised you would not tell. Then I suggest we be going. Get back here. Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for better that I do not know. We forget their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with curiosity that is not easily. Please, you need to apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm, and if not for your zealous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Let us make for the Quatana reveal. During that whole cutscene, I was sniffling because I have a freaking runny nose. Stop allergy to. You're back, ready? Okay, and back in let's see. Mount up on Torgal. Pet the Torgal. Pet the Torgal. Wait, I'm up on top of the map. Need to go down. But that makes even itself was taken aback to find the mural illustrating the final days in these ruins. With what other surprises do you suppose yet lie within? I feel oddly ill-equipped to venture inside, but with you here, I'm sure things will work out. Ready when you are. It's most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed. Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism. Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't!
What? But I only... What is happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Oh, this is interesting. We're playing cards. You trespass, mortal. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have been bound. Yet heroes prove learned and wise. A comrade's soul be their prize. If you should be their set free, answer me three riddles. These riddles three. Deft of paw, when kin do I vile, though thought apart, betterment of the whole do I our efforts describe. Who am I? Deft of paw, with kin I do vile. Though sought apart, betterment of the whole do I do our efforts describe. So it's not going to be this because that is a snake or a bird. It doesn't have a paw. Appa Appa and Squirrel both have paws. Lift of paw, so sought apart, betterment of the whole. Our efforts see it roll. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's the Appa Appa. Okay. Okay, so with Fearsome Fang, I travel with Pack. Together we find harmony. Thus our pace, through our pace, does not lack. Thus for our pace does not lack. That would be a wolf. Pack mentality. Wolf. Huh? What happened? On my belly do I crawl. My strength does prosperity reign within our hull. That would be a serpent. I am not good at riddles, but apparently I'm doing okay. I think so. I only get one fail, so I better desire you that which I claim. I shall play another game. A test of mind. Desire you that which I claim, yet then we shall play another game. A test of mind and money. Choose wisely, you may yet go free. Twixt these talismans, hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow you. I was looking. Nope.
mercy.
Okay. So it's a... There's your Stola. Okay. There's a monster. Okay. There's one of the... There's a monster. There's your Stola. There's your Stola. There's her. Here we go. Your comrades are assembled together at last. Yet shall there remains one trial you must pass. If you would gain the knowledge in earth, I would first take thy measure worth. One worthy of she who the wrong can insult must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Okay. On top. For the ruin. Carbuncle, defend me.
Here I come!
Oh, fuck. Let's go. Carbuncle, defend me. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom 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 doom. Come on, Bahamut. I need you. Can we get some nuggies instead? Because we have Bahami nuggies. Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open. Thus, I concede defeat. Not wholly unexpected, but an exhausting ordeal nonetheless.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber. A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation. So potent was her spellcraft, though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot? The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable... The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
You must recall Emil's Exil's dying west.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the Tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
No, not my carbuncle, to Y'shtola. We learned nothing of the Asians, but a potential link between Echo and Britain preternatural star showers is is interesting. Fiona is the reason I took up spellcraft, you know. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine her tomb would be found, let alone we would be the ones to have the honor of doing so. I sorely underestimated the defenses of these ruins. Perhaps Kaimed was right to urge caution. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. Thus, that as well, in time, the knowledge will have given you have gleaned will lead to understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of history learned, not lived. The legend of Tiona and her exploits has been told countless times over the centuries, yet as it is handed from generation to the next, the stories change. With each telling of the tale, there are a new flourishes. Details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, or we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you're gone, and though it too will change in time, I swear to you we shall do our best to preserve your story. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never speak of your heroism. There's the thought. So long as we are here, there are none among the Viz who will not know of all you have done for Norfolk. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then, as ever shall we await your return with open arms. Stop targeting the car. An old friend. By all rights, you should be departing for Crystarium, but your Stola does not seem ready to return. Though we learned not of the Asian. The insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbow. Might I trouble you to come with me? Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Oh, Ffxiv. Runar appears to be in characteristically high spirits. Well, Mage, it's good to see you. You've arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. Will take only a minute. My apologies, Mage. Seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it is rather more a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. If you would be so kind as to fetch a broom from here, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. A broom for Master Matoya? I can't imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It is old, but a sturdy and sure to suffice. Bella? I trust Askir was able to find a broom for us. Tattered broom. Well warned, good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Yes, well, you weren't buried breath beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it's time to finish cleaning the help with the help of that broom. You don't honestly think I'd do the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather, it will be. Time to rise, time to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's steps. In future, I may need to remind you. You may need to remind me to pursue. I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for that pursuit. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Master Matora, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It's been a long day. I see. Y'shtola, thank goodness you're still here. Off note, I thought you were following Ardbird. I was, though I am sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every alm of Norvrend in his quest to spread the truth of the Warrior of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making this task all the more sensible. Remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another ASEAN ploy, is just... They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason this time will be any different. Especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we will learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, is Slitherbow. Alize, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about how Rick and the others need to be, their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now, let them rest, and so I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting would be Warrior of Light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a Sin Eater, a nearby Sin Eater, earn the locals' trust. Our best choice is getting ahead of him is to find what he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty hand have taken up the search. Reen believes one may lurk beneath the boughs of Woven Oath. Then that is where we shall start our search. Master Matoya. A warm bowl of stew will be waiting for you in your return. I look forward to it. But I think that is a good place to stop the stream for today. We've made plenty of progress, we finished up the Reaper questline, and in all honesty, I just think that's a good stopping point. I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. I hope you guys stop by again. Until next time, I've been Wolfmage 1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye!